Sri Lanka, a journey through its stunning attractions and delicious cuisine. Welcome to Sri Lanka, an island nation in the Indian Ocean that offers breathtaking landscapes, rich history, and an incredible culinary experience. Known as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean, Sri Lanka is a land of diverse attractions, from pristine beaches to ancient temples and lush tea plantations. Whether you are an adventurer, history enthusiast, or food lover, this tropical paradise has something for everyone. A tear-shaped island nation where fishermen fish on stilts, creating a rare sight in the world. A country with the first female prime minister in human history, where women are not only beautiful but can also propose to men. Interestingly, there are markets where you won't see a single woman. And if you love paradise beaches, Sri Lanka is the tropical paradise for you. All these wonders will be featured in today's documentary. Let's begin the journey to explore Sri Lanka right now. Famous tourist attractions in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is home to some of the most stunning tourist destinations in the world. One of its most famous sites is Sigiriya, also known as the Lion Rock. This ancient fortress, rising dramatically from the jungle, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the country's most visited attractions. Climbing the 660-foot rock rewards visitors with breathtaking views of the surrounding landscapes and fascinating frescoes that tell stories of Sri Lanka's rich past. For nature lovers, Yala National Park is a must-visit. It is home to the world's highest concentration of leopards, as well as elephants, crocodiles, and a diverse range of bird species. A thrilling safari through the park lets you witness these majestic creatures in their natural habitat. If you prefer a serene and spiritual experience, head to the Temple of the Sacred Tooth Relic in Kandy. This sacred temple houses a tooth relic of the Buddha and is an important pilgrimage site for Buddhists worldwide. The temple's stunning architecture, intricate carvings, and peaceful surroundings make it a remarkable place to visit. For beach lovers, Mirissa Beach is a tropical paradise with golden sands and turquoise waters. It is one of the best places in the world for whale watching, offering visitors the chance to see blue whales and dolphins in their natural habitat. No trip to Sri Lanka is complete without visiting Yala, a small town surrounded by lush green hills and tea plantations. The train ride from Kandy to Yala is considered one of the most scenic train journeys in the world, offering spectacular views of waterfalls, forests, and endless tea estates. Sri Lanka is known worldwide by many beautiful names, the most popular being the Teardrop of India due to its shape on the world map resembling a teardrop. The name may sound sad, but the smiles and warmth of the Sri Lankan people never fade from their faces and hearts. Located just about 31 kilometers from India, Sri Lanka covers an area of 65,610 square kilometers, roughly the size of West Virginia. But don't let its small size fool you, as it is one of the most biodiverse destinations on the planet, featuring tropical rainforests, national parks, and over 100 species of endemic animals. You might encounter wild elephants wandering down the road or even the Sri Lankan leopard, one of the rarest leopards in the world. The climate of Sri Lanka is something special. If you love warm, sunny days year-round, this is paradise. With an average temperature ranging from 26 to 30 degrees Celsius, 79 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit, Sri Lanka doesn't experience the freezing winters like New York or Berlin, but has only two main seasons, dry and wet, with rainfall varying by region. Notably, due to its proximity to the equator, Sri Lanka is always bathed in sunlight, ideal for beach lovers and nature explorers. The name Sri Lanka means the glorious island in Sanskrit, and indeed, this island has been shining for thousands of years. The country was once known as Ceylon during British colonial rule, a name still used for the world's most famous tea, Ceylon tea. If you pay attention to the Sri Lankan flag, you'll see it's quite unique, one of the oldest flags in the world. The image of a lion holding a sword first appeared when King Vijaya, the founder of the Sri Lankan kingdom, reigned in 486 BC. In the Dambulla caves, murals show that the oldest version of this flag may date back to 162 BC, proving a tradition that spans millennia. Sri Lanka is one of the few countries with two official languages, Sinhala and Tamil. However, English is also widely used, especially in business and tourism. With a population of about 22 million, this country is home to many ethnic groups, with the Sinhalese people 75% being the majority, followed by Tamils 15% and Moors 9%. About 70% of Sri Lankans practice Buddhism, so when you visit, you might get an interesting question. If you've ever been to the US and heard, "How are you?" daily, In Sri Lanka, the most common question might be, are you a Buddhist? This doesn't mean they are curious about your religion, but rather proud of their deep spiritual culture. In recent years, Sri Lanka has emerged as one of the best travel destinations in the world, receiving numerous awards from renowned travel websites and magazines such as Lonely Planet, Agoda, Travel Lemming, and Bloomberg. This Indian Ocean gem has been chosen by global travel influencers as a top destination in Asia and also as a leading global destination, voted by readers of famous travel websites. Additionally, BBC Good Food has honored Sri Lankan cuisine as the #1 trending cuisine in their list for 2019. An incredible fact is that only those who visit this land can fully appreciate the allure of this so-called gem of the Indian Ocean. Did you know that one of the most beloved words in English, serendipity, actually originates from Sri Lanka? Interestingly, this word comes from Serendip, the ancient name for Sri Lanka given by Arab and Persian traders. So who coined this term? And why is it related to the mysterious fairy tale, The Three Princes of Serendip? If you want to know, leave a comment with the number 5. From the moment you step into the airport, you'll feel the warmth and friendliness of the Sri Lankan people, among the best in the world. Whether you arrive early in the morning or late at night, there's always someone waiting with a bright smile, a garland of flowers, and the greeting Ayubowan, not just a hello but a blessing. May you live long and happily. But be careful when choosing a hotel in Sri Lanka. Not every place with a hotel sign is a place to stay overnight. It may sound strange, but many restaurants, cafes, and bars here are called hotels. To avoid the awkward situation of dragging your suitcase into a crowded eatery and being puzzled by the absence of a reception desk, make sure to check if the place has rooms or just serves food. As you stroll through the streets of Sri Lanka, you'll notice strangers smiling at you, ready to help when you need it. The locals believe that kind gestures towards others create blessings for themselves, which may explain why they are considered one of the most hospitable peoples in the world. There's one thing you need to know about Sri Lankans to avoid unnecessary misunderstandings. They shake their heads to say yes. In the US or Europe, nodding means yes, while shaking your head means no. But in Sri Lanka, when they want to express agreement, they will shake their heads. Initially, foreign visitors might be completely confused. You order a cup of tea, and the waiter shakes their head. You think they're refusing. But a few minutes later, a steaming cup of tea is brought out. This can make many Americans or Europeans feel like they're participating in a mind-reading challenge. But don't worry, after a few days, you'll start shaking your head in their cultural way. If you think that Thailand, Vietnam, or the Philippines have the most beautiful women in South Asia, there's something you may not know. Sri Lanka also boasts incredibly graceful and charming women. With their honey-brown skin, large soulful eyes, long flowing hair, and radiant smiles, Sri Lankan women exude a beauty that is both wild and elegant, reminiscent of goddesses in ancient paintings. Interestingly, Sri Lanka has more women than men. Statistics show that women make up about 52% of the population, meaning there are nearly 900,000 more females than males. But don't think this makes it easy for foreign visitors to find love. Sri Lankan women place great value on family and tradition, and they have many cultural differences compared to women in the US. The good news is that if you speak English, you have a significant advantage. As a former British colony, many Sri Lankan women are fluent in English and enjoy communicating with foreigners to learn more about the world. But don't think they're easily swayed. Sri Lankan women are not only looking for a romantic partner, but also seek sincerity, stability, and seriousness. Moreover, an increasing number of Sri Lankan women are marrying foreign men, especially Europeans and Americans. While they still love their homeland, their curiosity about life abroad and desire for a better future attract them to modern, polite, and culturally aware men. So if you're considering finding your soulmate in Sri Lanka, be prepared. You'll need not only a sincere heart, but also to adapt to their characteristic head-shaking agreement. If you want us to share some tips on how to successfully win over Sri Lankan girls according to their cultural norms, leave a comment with the number 8, and we'll provide you with the answers.